Lerone, there was some back and forth between you and Movsar earlier in the year. Obviously, the sparring thing got brought up. How highly do you rate him as an opponent in comparison to your previous opponents, and do you feel he's leveled up since that spar 8 years ago?
Of course, man. It's 8 years ago. Like I said, training's training. Not taking too much away from that. The fight's going to be the fight. And yeah, obviously he's good. He's fought in the UFC. He's the #1 contender. And he's 19-0. So I respect everyone in this sport that puts in the work and grinds and fights. And but it's just another name for me. It's another guy I've got to tick off the list.
You've been on a crazy run, an absolute tear since you've joined the UFC. And for a long time, it felt like in this country it was maybe getting underappreciated. How does it feel to get the appreciation you deserve now, main eventing in London? And did it always feel that this was going to happen? You'd have preferred it to be in Manchester, obviously, but this is huge main event and title shot on the line, man.
Yeah, it's always been on the bucket list to fight in London, especially headlining. That was the goal, and we're ticking that off now. So it just shows where my career's gone and the work I've put in to get here as well. So proud moment.
And you've had some dark moments as well. Obviously, the most known one was where it birthed your career, but you've also had some long injury layoffs as well, which is very difficult for a fighter, and a lot of people don't go into the mental side of that side of things. I've been in the gym where we've not known when you're going to be back. Are these moments, main event in UFC London Fight Week, the sort of things that kept you going in those times when you didn't know when the next time you're even going to train? Because you had a very, very horrific accident a few years ago when you didn't know you were going to fight again.
Well, that's it, and that's why I'm grateful more than anything. I'm grateful that I'm here today. I'm still grinding away, still chipping away at my goals, at my dreams, and that's why I don't do this for applause of everyone else. I do this for myself, personal challenge and whatnot. So when I'm here on this stage now, main eventing in London, it's massive for me, and if I was to die today, I'd be proud.
Over here.
Over here, thank you. Your level drastically evolved when you went to the USA. Some people think you should stay in your local area and train. Leon Edwards became a champion that way. What do you think about that? What did you find in the state that you couldn't find in England?
I'm a big believer of obviously having your team at home, but I believe in you can get knowledge from it everywhere. And I think the more people you train with, the different coaches, if you got an open mind, you can take a bit from everywhere and become the ultimate fighter. So I believe in the travel, but obviously I believe you should have like your team at home and someone that's like a team that's got you're going to the top together.
At some point of your career, you decided to add a mental coach. Can you talk to us about the tools that he gave you, maybe some affirmations or maybe some visualization?
For me, it's like having a mental coach is more so getting that extra 1% out of yourself, really. I'm strong-minded anyway. I'm a good fighter, but can I get better? Can I get better? And I'm always trying to improve in every area possible. So it's helped. It's helped switch me on, focus me, and not carry baggage into fights.
There's some advantage that people don't really recognize about you. It's your reach. It used to be Alexander Volkanovski that had the biggest reach in the division. Now it's you. Do you think about this coming into the fight? Do you think it's something that could help you win against Volkanovski and the rest of the division? Yeah,
it's always an advantage to have reach, especially when you got good straight shots. It's a nightmare for people to deal with, so I love to have that advantage.
Last question for me. The BMF title was initially created to oppose real gangsters. It was Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz. You were actually about that life. You survived the bullet wound to the head. Is the BMF title something that interests you, or are you solely concentrated on the goal?
The goal for me is the UFC 145 title, but obviously I wouldn't turn it down if it was offered at some point. But I'm looking at the UFC title.
Thank you, Lerone.
Thank you.
Lerone? I was going to ask, this is your third 5-round fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
Movsar's first. Do you believe you have an advantage, having gone to the deep water of the 4th and 5th round?
In some ways, yeah, the experience for sure. But I'm sure he's with a good team. I'm sure they've prepared him well for a 5-round fight. But yeah, I've been there before. I've been in deep waters. I've been in 5-round fights. I know how to go. So in the back of my mind, I know I can go 5 rounds.
What is it about Movsar Evloev that you respect most?
He's pretty similar to myself, really. Humble, quiet, and a good fighter. So, of course, like I said, I respect all the fighters.
And if everything goes according to plan and you win impressively, are you demanding a title shot after this?
What do you think?
Yeah.
100%. 100%. It goes without saying. The winner of this fight fights for the title. Simple.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
Lerone? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. A lot of fans believe that you should have had a title shot coming into this fight. Do you feel like you've been overlooked? And if so, does that frustration fuel you coming into this fight?
Yeah, for sure. Everyone knows I should have got the shot. Didn't get the shot. Fighting Movsar now. But it's a great opportunity. I'm going to have to fight all these guys anyway. So it is what it is. I've got a big job on Saturday night. It's going to be a great fight. And it's time to show I'm number one.
Last one from me. I'm asking every UK fighter on the card, with the White House card being so hyped up and talked about, if there was a UK version of the White House card, where would you want that venue to be and who would you want to fight on the card?
That's a good question. It would have to be Manchester, though, of course. I'm born and raised in Manchester, and I would like to fight Alex Volkanovski, the GOAT of the featherweight division.
Any particular venue in Manchester?
For sure, it'll have to be Manchester. Oh,
any venue?
Co-op.
Thanks, Lerone.
Thank you.
Hi, over here. You've been in the Warsaw event, UFC in Warsaw, Poland. So how do you feel about Polish fans, about Polish MMA fighters?
Yeah, the Polish MMA fighters are stronger. I went to one of the gyms in there. I can't remember the name, but they've got a lot of high-level fighters there. I trained with some in Thailand as well, and they're very, very good fighters. Obviously, Joanna Jędrzejczyk was the GOAT of female MMA as well. So they've got a lot of top fighters there.
And what do you feel about Polish fans when you have been in Warsaw?
They're nice and respectful. I had a lot of fans there. Didn't know I had a lot of fans there. We went to done like a Q&A there, and there's a lot of MMA fans. MMA is massive in Poland, so it's always nice to get out there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lerone, just over here, to your left.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I spoke to you before your win over Josh Emmett, and it was fascinating the way you talked about the awareness around yourself, even though your record was so good, why you maybe weren't getting the attention you deserved. Do you think that has changed since your viral knockout of Aaron Pico? Do you think you're now getting more respect from fans? People are now like properly acknowledging you in terms of the title conversation since the knockout? Yeah,
for sure. After that viral knockout, it's like everyone's woken up now, and sometimes it takes something like that. Sometimes just winning is not enough. It needs to be like a great big moment like that, and that's why it happened.
And is that what you're looking to replicate in London?
Of course. That's always the goal. And I think if I go out and do that on Saturday night, then I'm a star.
Thanks.
Simple.
Hi, Lerone. Obviously, this is your first UFC fight without Carl Prince of Top Team in your corner. So I guess how different's prep been, and how's fight week been without him?
Prep's been great. Prep's been great. I've been working with Jordan Barton at Apex Conditioning. I've been working at Subzone. I'm a boxing coach, Paulie. Everything else is the same. So we've had a good camp, solid camp. So I'm prepared.
And I know you've spoken about your sort of defensive wrestling and fight IQ against Movsar on Saturday. I mean, how comfortable would you be if the fight sort of stays on the canvas 5 rounds?
It's not going to stay on the canvas for 5 rounds. There's no way it's going to stay on the canvas for 5 rounds. He's going to try, but I believe I can get up against anybody. So, yeah, he's going to take me down. He's probably going to take me down. So what? I'll be back up. I'll be wearing down his energy, and I'll be putting the pressure on.
And last one from me. I've seen a lot of sort of food Instagram stories from yourself. What's the first thing on the menu after fight night?
Oh, do you know what? So after fights, I struggle to eat because your adrenaline's kicking. So I'll probably just have a bit of pizza or something, and then. But tomorrow, I'll be going home. So I'll be getting food with the family, a good meal with the family, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Amazing. Cheers, Lerone. Good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
Lerone, you said headlining UFC London is on your bucket list. What else is on your bucket list in this sport, you think?
In this sport would be next after that is the title. Then I want to bring it back to Manchester. They're the main ones for me, really. And obviously fighting Volkanovski, just because he's one of the greatest of all time at my weight division.
And with Movsar's issues this week getting to London, how have you managed to avoid that being a distraction in your own preparations?
For me, it doesn't really matter. Innit? I was prepared to fight anybody. I've prepared as much as I can do, and the rest will be what it's going to be.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, Lerone. Jean Silva yesterday said that your fight against Movsar means nothing, and then that he will be the next contender and fight Volk. What's your opinion?
Well, who knows? Who knows, eh? But everyone knows the winner. He's 1-1 in his last two. The winner of me and Movsar fights for the title, and it shouldn't be any other way.
Thank you.
Hi, Lerone, just over here. So your last fight, obviously, was an amazing knockout victory. Most people go into a title eliminator, so to speak, wanting a spectacular performance. Because you already have that under your belt, do you feel less pressure going into this fight, knowing that a win should just get you that title shot?
Yeah, but it's like you just never know in this game. Like I said before, you just never know in this game. It's all about performance, as we've seen. So I do want to go out there and put on a clean performance. I do want to go out there and get a finish. I want it to be like undeniable. Like there's no way they can not give me the shot.
I know you're a big Man United fan as well. Who's your favourite Man United player of all time, and which MMA fight would you compare to that player?
Wow, that's a good question. I don't. Oh, that's a good question. It's a very good question. But I'll just say Ronaldo, just for ease, and I'll go with John Jones.
Perfect. All the best for Saturday night.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. Obviously, I know you're focused on the featherweight division, but obviously we got Ilia Topuria, was former featherweight champ. So do you ever see yourself going up to the lightweight division, or is it just a featherweight?
We'll see, but I'd never struggle to make weight at featherweight. I would like to be able to eat more food because I feel skinny right now. So maybe in a year or two, I'd go up. But for now, we're at featherweight.
And obviously, speaking of Ilia, who do you think wins out Ilia and Gaethje for the White House card?
Everyone's counting out Gaethje, but I think Ilia takes that one by a knockout, and probably in the first three. He's looking unstoppable at the minute, so I can't bet against him.
Hiya, over at Lerone.
Yeah.
Last year you spoke to me about asking for the Josh Emmett fight to be on the UFC London card. You've now finally got that wish. It's the main event. How is it going to feel to finally be fighting on home territory in a main event?
How's it going to feel? I don't know yet, but I imagine it to be electrifying. And like I said, another thing ticked off the bucket list. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the venue being full. Everyone chanting for me, walking out. Big fight. There's a lot at stake. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it.
Of course, there was uncertainty around Evloev's involvement. Were there any names circling about who might have replaced him if he pulled out?
I seen online Silva, but I also seen him grapple last week, and he looked about 84 kilos, so I knew he wouldn't make weight. So I thought they might have maybe put somebody that was fighting on the card, one of the other featherweights, but who knows? Evloev's here, my mind's on Evloev, it's me versus Evloev, the fight is on, and I can't wait.
Nice one. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.